Welcome to the Operation Fatherhood Mini Briefing, where we give you short motivational stories to jumpstart your week. Brothers, fathers, let me ask you something. Have you ever opened up your lunchbox halfway through a long shift, expecting just a sandwich or your meal of the day, but instead you end up finding something a little more valuable than your paycheck? Well, that's today's story. So we're going to go with Mike. Mike, our boy Mike, he's a welder. And every morning he grabs his lunchbox right before he heads to site. Right? It's heavy, it's full of the fuel that he needs to grind to make sure that he's able to, get through the heat, the sparks, the steel. But one day, tucked between a sandwich and that bag of chips, right, he ends up finding a note. A note that's written in crayon and on construction paper. And it says, "Daddy, you're my hero." Signed with the stick figure of him holding hands with his daughter. So in that moment, his lunch wasn't just food. It was fuel for the soul. The fatigue from swinging that torch all morning melted away. That little note reminded him, this is why I grind. This is why I sweat. This is why I do what I do. So I want you guys out there, the working dads, to reflect. Let this be a lesson. Here's the truth. Our kids don't measure us by our pay stubs. They end up measuring us by our presence. That note was worth more than the overtime that Mike was putting in. And sometimes it's those unexpected reminders that keep us moving when the jobs beat us down. So to all my listeners out there, let me ask you, what's been your lunchbox note moment? That little reminder from your kids that made the grind worth it. I want you to reflect on that today and maybe even write it down. Better yet, share it with us here on Operation Fatherhood and in the community. So remember, all my dads out there, fellas, the world might see a welder, a trucker, a mechanic, a construction worker, but your kids, guess what? They see a hero. So keep showing up. This is Operation Fatherhood.